Yeah, I am Mari-Novelties
And I'm CharmerAlice.
from Yuki Ino Spirit Productions.
Yeah.
This is kind of a first-time tips for you newbies for conventioning, for cosplay, and in general. If you've gone to conventions before and you just kind of want to watch this for the tips, that would be great. For us, SakuraCon is coming up in about 40 days.
Yeah.
And so we're just kind of putting on some tips out there for you guys who want to go to it too, who live in Washington.
Yeah.
And are coming. But if not, these are good for any convention.
Exactly. When you go to a con, you don't necessarily always have to be in a group. So you can go alone or go with friends. It doesn't matter because you will make friends relatively fast. Especially if they're everyone's cosplaying from in the anime you are. I'm gonna stop functioning real quick.
Yeah, but when you are cosplaying, if you are making your cosplay, start early. Or if you order your cosplay, order early. You might have to do adjustments on it, or it's just a really difficult cosplay to make. I started making my cosplays for SakuraCon back in November, and I'm still not entirely done. Things do get in the way, like life, school, work. Yeah.
The good old stuff. Even if you don't need it, I would recommend bringing emergency supplies. Most likely someone will need it. And you also will need safety pins. Safety pins are cosplayer's best friend, like cosplay ribs, or as you said,
stuff falls off. You want to attach something to your cosplay. You don't want to be flashing things around. Something is too big, too small. You don't have your little sewing kit on you to do adjustments at the convention. Speaking of which, in your emergency kit, you do want to put a miniature sewing kit. I have a homemade one, but you can buy these in dollar stores, Joann's, drugstores. They usually come with like pins, needles. I don't have my scissors in mine. Thread. If you want to have thread, make sure you buy one that has color that matches your convention cosplay. You can always switch out threads if you have threads.
And this is kind of off topic, but if you're like in a skirt and you're cosplaying like as Miku, or someone has a short skirt, I would recommend you wear spandex or something, like really somewhat relatively short, because let's face it, you're going to be jumping and twirling and stuff, and I don't really think you want anyone to see your underwear or
your hoochie or coochie.
Yeah, anything in that general area. So
besides stuff to go under your skirts, bring extra wig caps, because wig caps do rip, they fall off, they get lost.
They're too big, they're too small.
Yeah, among that list of things you need to bring, camera. You will want one. I know it's an obvious, but some people just don't bring one because they don't think they'll need it. The camera will be with your friends. You'll want to take pictures of other really cool cosplays, or if they do allow it, pictures of whoever the guest is at the convention.
Your cell phone's also good for that too.
Yeah, but cell phones also need to bring besides for pictures. If you get separated, because you will get separated, face it, there's going to be one friend who's going to want to see a panel that isn't exactly to the desire of everybody else. If you get lost, if you separate, if you agree to meet up with a bunch of other people, yeah, you'll want your cell phone. You'll also want money. Emergency cash and spending cash. Spending cash is what you plan to bring and spend. Emergency is for an emergency. You forget something extremely important. You need to buy supplies, medicine, yeah, in general stuff.
So let's face it, you're always going to want to buy something at a con. You know it's relatively freaking expensive.
Not all cons are expensive. Batteries. Batteries are a big one. You will want batteries for your camera, chargers for your cell phone, iPod, game thingy, because face it, even if you charge it the night before and it's on a full charge, the convention gods will kill the battery and they will kill the charge.
Every freaking time.
Yes. Water bottle. This is an obvious one.
Yeah, because I got sick. I get sick a lot when I don't bring water, and I've been sick at every con.
You get dehydrated.
Not fun.
Things besides that to bring, notebooks. You want a little notebook. I have mine, it's about this big. You can buy them once again at dollar stores, drugstores, Walmart, Targets, wherever else you live. They're only, like 6 by 4 inches. You go in a small pocket of a backpack. Any backpack you bring is good, even if it does not match your cosplay. Because, face it, none of your backpacks will match your cosplay unless they are homemade.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't need to wear it in your picture. somebody else can hold it. You can take turns carrying it off.
Or you can just put it to the side or something.
Yeah.
Because I don't think really a lot of anime characters carry backpacks. Other than Pokemon, but that's Ash.
We are obviously cosplaying as this year. Besides backpacks, you will want little snacks to go in. Debating, they'll go in your backpack. Everything else will go in your backpack. Little snacks will go in between meals. If you have a big meal meeting up with your friends and you're still hungry, bring granola bars, trail mix, things that won't melt and are relatively healthy and will keep you going and are relatively good and won't need to be refrigerated. Let's see, little notebook, iPods, Game Boys, cell phones, notepad.
Lines are long at the con. You will want to bring something to keep yourself entertained.
Especially if you don't have anybody there with you.
Oh, don't forget eye drops.
Eye drops are a really big one. If you do contacts, in the heat it will dry off. Along with eye drops, these aren't recommended by the people who do the conventions. Tylenol, aspirin, stuff for headaches, because face it,
Get them at Rite Aid or something.
in cosplaying, you wear wigs. Wigs are hot and they're itchy, and during a spring or summer cosplay or convention, you will be hot. You will get a headache. Don't overdose.
Back to the battery thing, if you like bring your phone charger, there's like, I know this for a fact at SoccerCon, there are like plug-ins on every wall, so you can plug your phone in there. You can even plug in your camera battery there too.
That hotels, if you're getting hotel room, splitting the price among your friends is good. Instead of having a huge hotel room to oneself for an expensive price, you will want to do something where you can do 4 people to a hotel room, so that's a fourth of the price.
Yeah, although a friend of mine's overdoing it and putting like 8 people in a room. Don't do that. If you have more than 4, get a separate room. I mean, the price will be more, but let's face it, you won't get in each other's hair a lot, because if you're going all through days, you're going to get tired, you're going to get cranky, and if you're girls, it's going to go downhill fast.
And room stuffing is illegal. Speaking of rooms, if you are sharing a room with somebody, besides showering, there is another big one. Ladies, men, deodorant.
Please. No offense, but like when you're in a con, people are going to hug you, and if you smell bad, people are probably going to avoid you, which isn't fun.
Stinky people, stinky cosplays. Not fun.
Don't overdo it though with the sprays and stuff, because then people will still avoid you.
Yeah. Shower as well. Even if you shower deodorant, after you shower, bring like a miniature one. They come like this big, half the size. Yeah, you can put them in little travel bags. Travel bags can include your deodorant, your eye drops, miniature shampoos if the hotels want and you want extra. Little toothbrushes. Brush your teeth as well. Nobody wants to smile for the camera and have gunky, yellow, icky teeth. Or gunk in their braces. Because face it, some of us cosplayers do have braces.
Which make them twice as cute.
Yeah. And ruin the cosplay. But face it, not everything about you or your cosplay will be perfect.
Let's face it, nobody looks like an anime character unless you somehow have really pale skin and
defy gravity with your hair and eyes.
Anime hair! Oh, and you also have no flaws in your skin whatsoever, then let's face it, that's what, 5% of the population?
Exactly. So if you're going to a convention, remember these little few basics. Have fun.
That's the most important part, have fun.
Have fun. Bring your friends. You don't gotta be part of a cosplay group. You can meet up with somebody. You can join a cosplay group while you're there. You'll meet people. You'll remember people. Have fun. See you at the next convention.
Oh, and also if you're shy, get over it. It's not something easy to get over, but you're gonna have so much fun where you're not probably gonna be shy though.
Okay, so, guess that's it.